everything out as much as I want to. Some of it was just very subtle, and then some of it was a little more detailed. It depends on what I felt it needed. So now I am ready to lay these out and figure out how I want the design in the book, how I want to lay these flaps and pockets out to hold my materials. So I decided that it feels the best, I need to glue that down, feels the best for it to open this way. Oh, good grief. Sorry, I have got, my hands just don't work like they used to, and it's just, sometimes it's really difficult. I hope that's not clogged. I can't tell if it is or not. Guess I'll find out if nothing comes out when I, which, no, it's not. Just, my paper's loose there. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this to the machine and just around this area do a little stitch, and maybe a stitch around this one area, just because it's the outside of the book. Let's see, is that a, where are those pockets at? There, and where's the other one? Oh dear, did I put one upside down? I think I did. I did. Well, it's okay. We can have one on each side. It doesn't matter. Okay, well, since I did that, I think I'm going to stitch, if this will go through my machine. I would love to stitch around this whole area here and this whole area here, because those are going to be my covers. And so I think I'll do that real quick. Okay. Hindsight's always better than foresight. Trying to sew this and get the whole thing through the machine, it wasn't good. So it's a little wonky. But this is a personal project, so I'm okay with wonky. Totally okay with that. And I want to do probably a policy closure. Well, let's see. I'm gonna have to have something that goes all the way around. So if I do a policy closure, it's going to have to wrap around like that. So I'm going to need two things here. I don't think I want to do the closure yet though. Let's do this part first, because I need to see how chunky it is so I know where the closure needs to go. Okay, and I've decided that for me it feels good to open it this way. That this will be the inside, and I don't want anything over there. Okay, let's see how we want to do this. These, my intention is that I will, this is going to act like a fly leaf, which means I'll have some removable little small pieces of watercolor paper. This is just going to protect it from getting scuffed, dirty, you know. This is going to travel with me, and I want something small. I want small pieces, that things that I can quick paint or something like that, that can then be translated and used in another piece of art. So this is basically just a holder for blank papers, or I sometimes like to paint on tea bags, cotty paper, all the different little papers I might want to paint on. I would like to have some coffee dyed papers in here, just a variety of little small papers that I can use that would be quick projects. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. So I just kind of need to arrange, when I first open this, let's see, so I will make something on the cover. When I first open it, I'm going to open it here. So I need to decide what I want where. And I think I want to start out with a pocket in the front. These will be glued on as pockets where I can slide things in here. And then these will be more like a fly leaf with removable paper. So I guess I need to figure out, what do I want my first pocket image to be when I open this up. If I'm going to do it that way. Because I think, yeah, I think I'd rather have the fly leaf on opening this way on that side. Okay, so what pocket do we want first? Sort of intrigued by the little frogs. And I don't even like frogs, y'all. There's a long story about frogs in me. But I kind of like the frogs. And who would want to, I don't want two water ones together. Even though, well, you know, that might look really cute though, because it's all sort of a pond scene. I do sort of like that. And I do sort of like, these are both mushrooms in good tones. Well, let's just match them up then. Okay. And we have the little woodland squirrel and, oh, or do I like the bunny and the squirrel? Nope. I like the bird and the squirrel. Those kind of look woodland together. And I like the butterfly and the bunny. And then we'll do the fox and the deer. Okay, that was pretty easy. So I guess I just need to start gluing in what I'm going to put in here. So this one's going to be a pocket. Okay, am I going to have to attach? No, the attachment will be there. You have to think these things through. Where's my closure going? What's, you know, what's going here? What's going there? Don't know. Oh my goodness. Am I in frame? Yes. Okay. Here, I went to the store this morning. I could have gotten a pipe to extend my thing, and I didn't. I never remember it until I'm filming. Okay. I'm going to put it about there. And I thought I was going to be mix-matchy, but y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just matchy-matchy. Okay, there's a little loose paper edge I missed. Let me get that while I see it. Try not to have any loose papers there. And this is, I don't know if this is 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac. It's clear, so I can't tell. I put this, because I have problems with my hands, I put this in a Sugar Bell bottle, and it makes it so much easier for me. I'm going to put the glue down the stitching and a little bit over on this part. And then I will, let's see, where's my fold there? I will figure out how I'm going to attach my papers later. Alright, I decided to make one change. I had left 2 of these pockets. One of them, it accidentally got in upside down. I decided just to glue it shut, and what I need to do is, you can still see the Kool-Aid packaging in there. I need to glue something on the inside of that, just right here at the top edges. So I'm just going to find some paper and a book page or something and glue that in, and make that where you can't see the Kool-Aid package. I think I can just cut a couple pieces of it and put in there. Let's see about how much I need. Looks like I need to about there. If I could just kind of cut that in half. This ought to be fun, getting this in there. I should have thought of that wherever I was leaving pockets and line that first. So, note to self and to anyone who does this. Watch the whole video so you don't have to backtrack. Just going to kind of slide that in there and line it up. There we go. I'll do it on the other side, and then I'll add some more glue, and I'll have one little pouch. I had intended where I hooked these 2 together that there would be 2 of these, and like I said, one was upside down, and I thought, I really don't want to mess with that being upside down, so I just glued it shut, which, you know, it's fine. I could probably, if I thought about it, I might be able to open it from this side. I'm going to see. I might mess this up. who knows? I might be about to make a mess. But you don't know until you try. And now, because I had to pull this apart just a little bit, I'm going to put some glue right here at these little corners to glue that back. But that gives me a little pouch. And what I wanted to do with those is, I thought I would fold like a paper towel or something like that that's absorbent that you're going to need anyway when you're painting, to have a little something absorbent in there. Or I could put larger papers. Okay, let's see if we're about to make a mess or not. I'm not sure. I'll let y'all watch me do surgery, I guess. I didn't think about that I could probably, since I could probably cut myself too, because man, me and X-Acto knives, I have scars from these things. Since it was just glued right there on the edge, let's see. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna have to, we just had to operate a little bit. Now, let's see if I can get my, see, I felt that slip. I was like, that is going to cut me good. Okay, let's put that knife away. Now, I will cut some more paper to go in there. And how much did I say I needed there? Well, I'll just do this one piece here and then that little other piece there, so it's got some kind of writing or something on there. Don't need a lot. Just, I'm not covering the whole inside. I'm just covering the, just that little top there. That's probably good. Okay. So I will have two pockets now on the top. I didn't think about that. That didn't dawn on me. Oh, I could probably just open that up. So, awesome. Okay, thought I would come back in. It just occurred to me what I could do is use the large specimen labels in here like this. I have inked the edges of these. I've slid the small portion back there. I don't know if I want the small in the front or the back. What looks better? I was trying to think of what would hold better. I think I want it the other way around. The long in the front. Okay, so I've inked these. And these were, I glued these onto some cardstock to make them a little thicker. And I'm using some of the bigger specimen labels for this. And then I want to take, and I will link this label in the below so that you can find this one. I think she's got a few of them. And it occurred to me that since I'm going to use these on the inside, why not use some of these as the tab to hold that closed? You know, that I can just tuck that under there. So that's my thought anyway. Okay, that one's already on. Let's see, I'm going to use those two. Kind of look through and see what I've got. I like those two, and I need one more. How about that one? Yeah. So I'm going to ink those. If they're not glued to the, let's check the backs. Oh, all these are. Okay. Those two need a little more sturdy. So we'll glue these two on here. This is just thin, and I need something that I'm going to make sure it's going to be sturdy enough for this. like that idea. I'm hoping that it'll work, that it won't be, the thickness of the things that are in there won't keep it from closing. And I might should have put those, if I have to, I can add onto those if I feel like I need to add a little more thickness. I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking, because I did do that to the pockets to make them more sturdy. I probably should have lined those too, but I didn't. Okay, now we're going to ink this. Let's see, I don't need that one. Ink all of these. It didn't take me but a second to realize, oh, I could just use 2 of those on there. That would be really cute. And there we go. And I'm going to use a combination of the wet glue and the hot glue. So my hot glue gun is heating. So I guess I'll pick out where I want the different specimens. Oh, I want to put one here. Kind of, you know, sort of center that. I'm going to put one here. And I'll do this one here. And the other one there. And then I'll put the round ones on the other side. And let's see, I think I'll just keep them in the same, well, that works out. Look at this. This project's like serendipity, because it's like working out every time. So I'll put this one with this one, and this one with this one, and this one and this one. Okay, we've got them all. String there. I'm going to cut that. Got it caught in there. Like I said, if I have to, I'll put something on the back of there, and I'm hoping I don't have to, though. Okay. That is a happy accident. Put some sets back here. And see if my hot glue gun's ready. It is. Okay, mind frame, yes. Okay. So I am going to put some wet glue around it, but I'm also going to put some hot glue on there just because you don't want that paper clip to come undone. And I feel like the hot glue helps it to set. Kind of set that paper clip right there in the middle. I'm just going to press that down and hold it. And I'm just going to do one of these with you, and then I'll show you how I'm going to do the rest of it. Okay, now that, see, that can hold some papers in there. I can slip my papers, they're not going to come out, and then I'm going to need to, which way is right side up on that? This is the writing. Okay, so I'm going to need to attach that right there. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue and a little bit of wet glue and hold that, and then I'm going to go through and finish these other 4 up really quickly, and then we'll come back and discuss the cover and the closure. Where's my glue stick? There it is. Like, oh, of course it doesn't want to work because yes. And see, then I can put this here, and a little bit of hot glue squished out. That is a little bit too much. And see, that can then hold that down, and I like that. Okay, so I'm going to go do that on these other pages, and I'll be right back.